back. We just finished up the first game of the day. El Paso Rhinos versus the Fresno Monsters. El Paso takes the game 8-3, and in the tent we've got a special guest from the El Paso Rhinos, John Morales.
So, Mr. Morales, good game, brother. Way to go.
Oh, yeah, the game went great today. Everyone was pushing really hard. We had great forecheck on the puck at all times.
What was kind of coach's plan coming in against Fresno? Fresno's kind of a thumpy team, man. They like to bang the body.
He just comes in and says, you guys got to want it more than them, honestly. We've been working the same game plan since day one. Just keep everything simple, chip the puck, get on the forecheck and hit. 1 goal, 4 assists gives you the first start of the game. How's that feel? Oh, it was great. I mean, I got great line mates out there, great team. I've been just passing the puck. Everyone's putting it in right now. I think my goal went off someone. I'll take it though. It was great. It doesn't matter, right? As long as it gets in that net. Exactly. Get that point for the team. Oh yeah. So give us an idea is how the end of the season ended up and getting in here into the playoffs. How did that all work out for you guys? Oh yeah, we had a really tough series against Boulder. Our first game went into double overtime, and I was fortunate. I got a good little pass in the slot, put it in, and we went to game 2, and we just kind of walked on them second game because they were beat. It was a tough game. Everyone was sore. Everyone's taking ice baths, you know. We're going so hard. And how could you guys not be taking ice baths after yesterday? We watched that game, and there was some big hitting yesterday. Oh yeah, I took a good little hit there, bad Charlie horse on the leg. I was in the ice bath twice.
But this time of year, man, I mean, it's a full season. This is the second season. Those bumps and bruises are going to be a little more magnified. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. But solid game. You ended up getting the first start. Got the playoffs or the semis now. Yeah. You guys qualify for the semis. What do you, as far as the team goes, elevation-wise, any problem? Yesterday is a little bit felt like the legs weren't there as much, but today everyone felt great. Everyone's legs were going. It's kind of that first day, though, man. It's just trying to get used to the elevation and everything else. Long bus ride. Oh, 30-ish hours? Yeah, 27 or something like that, I think it was. So a couple bus drivers, or did you guys stop somewhere? We had 2 bus drivers. And you guys got quite the bus, too. Oh, yeah, I love it. I'm vet this year, so I got a bunk, so it's not bad at all. You guys are treated nice, brother. Bunk, Xbox, Wi-Fi, whole 9 on that bus. I think I want to move there and move out of my house. Yeah. Back when we had those buses, it was a yellow school bus with about a 6 speed and those windows that slid down. Remember that scene? Now you're aging yourself. Yeah, that's way. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, when they use duct tape and write the name of the team on it. So how did you end up in San Antonio? Because you are from Torrance, California. No, he's in El Paso. Or El Paso, excuse me. My buddy Chris Wilhite played here the year before, about half the year, and I played with him growing up my whole life. His older brother played for the Rhinos. He won a ring here, and so said it was a great program. I trust whatever he says, so I came down, tried out. I wasn't really hot coming out of the game. I was a little guy, last year, and then I've never improved so much on a hockey team before. It's been great. Did you stay down there all year long, or do you head home? I go early before the season and train, and then I stay kind of after a little bit, train too. And train with the team. The team continues the program. They run a few things for you guys. Yeah, definitely. And so you got the rest of the day off. You're going to come back, watch the last 2 games, or you're going to go out and get some lunch. What's your plan? Our coach wanted to get out. I think he wanted to eat now and then eat at 7. So I don't know what we're going to do in between. He keeps a tight rein on you guys, doesn't he? Definitely. 8:30 curfew last night. Yeah. No, I mean, he's here to win. He's here to win, and you can tell with his demeanor, man. And we've heard nothing but great accolades for Coach Herman. I mean, just a stud. So 5'11", 165, you're 93. Yeah. Plans after this season, coming back, looking to move up? What's the deal? I'll probably come back. I love this team more than anything, honestly. It's a passion, doesn't it, man? Yeah, it's a passion. Listen, I know you're kind of on a tight time frame, and we don't want Coach Herman yelling or throwing anything at us. So we're going to let you go, and, man, solid game. Good job. Excellent job. Congratulations. Thank you, guys. And we're catch you guys tomorrow at the semifinals. Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, good luck John. Tomorrow. Thank you, bud. Thank you. Appreciate it. What a nice guy. Thanks for showing up, man. Mr. Morales. There you go, brother. Take care. Have a good lunch. Thank you. What a fun game to watch. That was awfully nice of John Morales to stop by. Yeah, absolutely. And special thanks to Brent Moranto for grabbing him probably. I mean, the kid is half dressed. He's still got his skates on, unlaced and everything else. So, Morales coming out of the locker room just to chat with us was awesome. Yeah, the whole the whole headset thing. Yeah, we got too many things.
We'll figure it out.
We got too many things plugged in. God Almighty. It's not like we do this for a living. We're sitting here going, let's go to McCall and pretend we know what we're doing.
That's scary.
Yeah, that's a bad thing for us. I just want to take a quick moment here, and there is a couple of, there's a lot of things that actually have to take place to bring this tournament to a town, and some of the sponsors doing that is McCall Brewing Company, the Toll Station, Skater Things Cafe right here at the Manchester Ice and Event Center. Special and I have had a number of meals and coffees and lattes out of there. Chef Jeff's, great place to go. McCall Golf Club, Chevron, Kron's Home Furnishings right across the rink, and of course the Swigert Foundation, who are huge when it comes to supporting junior hockey here in McCall, Idaho.
Yes, they are.
It is a great, great facility. So Game 1's in the record books as El Paso qualifies for the semifinals tomorrow, taking down the Fresno Monsters 8-3. Shots fairly close.
Yeah, they were 34 for El Paso, 23 for the Fresno Monsters. First period was very close, 13-10, El Paso leading. And then El Paso got things swinging a little bit and shut down Fresno to just 6 shots. And then in the third period, El Paso had 11 and Fresno increased it by 1 to a total of 7 for the third period. So again, El Paso starting to limiting the shots after the first period.
And El Paso went 3 for 9 in the power play. Fresno went 1 for 8. Now, for those of you that ended up watching Fast Hockey, we had a player go down. Concussion is what we understand to be the injury on that.
Alex Roscoe, yeah, they did announce it. He was up, moving around, just had a concussion, so that's good to hear.
Not a lot of people actually saw what happened. We actually tried to replay it a couple times, and from our vantage point, it happened right in front of us, so we had the boards blocking us. Not sure if he took a hit or actually lost an edge. It could have been both, but nonetheless, the player, Alex, is moving, and I love the precautions that the medical staff gave Alex. They really made sure what was going on prior to anything, as far as moving the young man off the ice. So Alex seems to be okay.
Yeah, and just like you said last night, within a minute, medical staff was there, and within a couple minutes, he called in the EMTs to just make sure that the proper precautions were being taken.
Yep. So Alex well taken care of. Fairly, compared to yesterday when El Paso ended up playing Bay Area, El Paso they came out, boom, a minute 16 in, and Rivera scores, and then about 8 minutes later, Jordan Fontaine from Fresno tallied. So they were kind of going back and forth. Then El Paso just pretty much lit it up, ended up scoring 5 in a row from that point on. So El Paso is the first team to qualify for the semifinals come tomorrow, man.
Yeah, Saturday, and Fresno is done for the season at this point.
Yeah, Fresno, tough. They came in as the wild card. They ended up losing to Bay Area for the Pacific Conference Championship. And Fresno, 2 and done. Solid program. A lot of fun to watch those guys. Sadly, it's pretty much when you got 6 teams, you have to come out of the gate and pretty much win right out the bat.
Yeah, like I said this yesterday when we were talking with assistant coach Tom Kelly. You want to make those opportunities your own. You don't want to have to rely on someone. And had Fresno been able to take the game, they still would have had to rely on some more other teams to win, which would have helped them get into the semis. And this way, unfortunately, it didn't work out for Fresno. They're, like you said, 2 and done and on their way home.
Well, Fresno played the late game last night against Idaho, ended up losing 4-3 in what was a great game to watch.
Oh, that was so fun.
It was a lot of fun to watch. So they had the late game last night, the early game, I guess you can call noon early. But being a collision sport, as hockey is, there's not a lot of rest time. There's not a lot of downtime. When you finish a game at roughly 10:30 at night, and then you play again at noon the next day.
It's tough. I mean, it's like...
It takes us 48 hours just to recover driving home from work.
Yeah. Like Johnny was saying, is that, a lot of their boys are taking ice baths yesterday after the game with all that hitting that was going on. Fresno finishes the game at, about 10:30, quarter to 11 last night, and we ran into them at the restaurant at 9:30 this morning, and... first game, it's never an easy thing.
El Paso was actually the middle frame yesterday. They ended up beating Bay Area 6-3. So they had a little more rest time, I guess.
Yep.
Maybe not a lot, because I know a lot of the kids stick around and watch the other games. So I think El Paso and Bay Area both stuck around and watched the late game, Fresno and Idaho last night. So, young, resilient, but I'm telling you, I don't care how young you are. You get banged around that hard, it takes a while to actually recover. So congratulations to the El Paso Rhinos. They are the first team to qualify for the semifinals tomorrow.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what we say. If you're not here watching that game, you just don't understand how fast these kids are going and how hard they hit. Good thing that we do have fast hockey to broadcast these games, right? 3 to 5 years ago, we didn't have something like this to be able to watch our kids when they were out of town.
No, fast hockey is a great attribute, and a lot of the parents that are tapping in to watch their kids play. And we're going to say, once again, we say this all the time, the internet is not perfect. Sometimes the stream gets lost. Sometimes it buffers. It's a combination of what the rink has going and what fast hockey is putting out. So it's a combination of two. So I know it's frustrating to a lot of people. It's frustrating to us.
Us, absolutely.
We broadcast a team back in NORPAC, and as play-by-play, guys and color guys, it's frustrating. It's not a lot of fun, and we know that people are paying to watch. So, these guys are doing a great job. Dick Dorfman, wonderful guy. I know most of you guys just hear him, but the impression that you're getting from his sort of laid-back demeanor, that's him.
That is him.
He's the sheriff in town, man.
Off air.
It's the same thing.
And we're going to try and put together a pretty good story. We got a clip from the reception the other night. We're going to see if we can put something together for the show that we have next week. The Red Light District Junior Hockey. I got to stop reading those signs over there while I'm on the air. Thursday nights Pacific time. It starts at 7:30 p.m.
Okay, so the Red Light District Junior Hockey Talk Show right here in the Pirate Radio Network, hosted by the BS Boyz. That'd be us, and we do appreciate everybody tapping in. Again, you can email us bsboyz@live.com. You can call or leave a message. If you really want to get kind of brazen, you can actually call and we might talk to you live on the air. But 7:30 p.m. Pacific time every Thursday night. You can go to our blog, thebsboyz.wordpress.com. And for those of you that were listening to the show, you probably heard Dick Dorfman mention why is the bsboyz.wordpress.com boys with an S when in reality it's with a Z. Well, that was the web guys' fault when they assigned the address to the website. They thinking it was an S and not a Z. Then it was registered. Everybody started going to it. They didn't want to change it. That's why it's an S, not a Z. It wasn't, something that we did on purpose. It was something that was done by mistake.
Yeah, and
which is perfect for us because we're a mistake waiting to happen all the time anyway.
Yes, a train wreck. Is that what we say?
Yeah, we're a train wreck waiting to happen. And we are. Actually, in McCall, Idaho, this is such a laid-back, quiet community, and honestly, the entire town's gotten behind this tournament. I really have never been to a location where people are so friendly. All the time, man. They're waving to you. They're letting you cross the street without accelerating. Like back home in Portland?
Well, you can carry those orange flags, too.
That's awesome. Yeah,
I've never seen that before.
You can pick up an orange flag at the corner and hold it out. Remember like the old crossing guards at school?
Yeah.
You hold the orange flag and you walk across the street and everybody stops. Back home, you'd hear like a downshift and an acceleration ready to try to hit you.
4 wheels locking up.
Yeah, that's kind of culture shock, man. That's a great town, though, and we have really had a great time hanging out here in McCall. The second game of the day, Dallas Ice Jets up against the Bay Area Seals. That is a 4 p.m. Mountain Time, just so you know.
Yeah, 50 minutes from now.
Yep, so Dallas ended up losing to Southern yesterday. It is a must-win for one of these teams to stay. Either one loses, it's done. They're gone.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch. I mean, it's do or die for either one of these teams.
And Bay Area is they're big. They love to hit, and watching the guys yesterday, end up going against El Paso. Man, wow. That was like a 60-minute train wreck, car collision, nuclear bomb. They never stopped hitting.
No, they
all
didn't.
Game long.
No, they didn't. It started out within the first, I think 6-7 minutes with the fight between Hoff and Nordstrom, was it?
Hoff, a big kid, yeah.
Yeah, big kid. 6'5", I think. Nordstrom's a big boy as well.
Yeah, it was the first good Tilly. In fact, as far as I can remember, the only one that we've legitimately seen
all weekend.
Weekend out of 4 games so far. Yeah. For Dallas, they ended up losing to Southern yesterday in the first game, 4-2. So Dallas is 0-1. Bay Area is 0-1. One of these teams will qualify, I do believe, for the semis with a win.
Yes.
Now it comes down to a mathematical equation.
Mathematical quotients.
Yeah, and we have the way it's designed, but we're not even going to get close to explaining it because sometimes we don't understand it, so I wouldn't even read it.
Yeah, but rest assured they do have a tiebreaker formula.
Oh, yes, they do. Kind of like advanced quantum physics.
Yeah. Step 1 has A, B, C, and D. Step 2 has all the way up to E. Yeah. It looks confusing just to look at this.
That's why we don't look at it.
Yeah.
We can barely read what's ahead of us instead of this whole ABC quantum
Some of us can,
issue.
And some of us do have an issue with reading.
So once again, we do invite you to send us an email, bsboyzalive.com. Love to hear from you, boys with a Z, not an S. Pop over to the website, thebsboys.wordpress.com. Or call us, 971-258-2840, because we are here at the rink in McCall, Idaho, at the 2013 Thorne Cup Championship. And we finish off today. Then we go to the semis tomorrow, and then the finals on Sunday.
2 games tomorrow. What time's the first game? 2?
Yeah.
2 and 7 tomorrow?
Yep.
Mountain time?
Yeah, it doesn't change. Yeah. So they end up giving us a little more time. It was a long day yesterday for us. It was about a 15-hour day for us. All the video guys. And I'm telling you, Jeff Lancaster of Pro Mix Sound and Video is doing a great job directing all the video. It may not be real comfortable for a lot of people to watch a 3-camera setup and the switching that goes on, but once you get used to it, it is a wonderful way to watch hockey. But junior hockey, really, this brings you up close and personal, more so than just a camera at center ice that never zooms in. Yeah, that drives me nuts.
Gives you the wide angle from up top, and then you'll have a view from either end of the ice, and gives you a more up close view as to what's going on.
Yeah, so Jeff is doing a great job, and you can contact Jeff if you need any sound or video help. He's out of Seattle, 425-672-2627. Does live events, does audio video editing, conference support, digital video consulting, video transfers. ProMix Audio Video at AOL.com. Great guy. Having a blast working with him.
AOL.com. Not too many more people use AOLs.com.
No, they don't do
anymore.
that. No. I had, I think, AOL when I first started doing the whole internet thing. And
300 baud modem.
Yeah, that took like a month and a half to actually, connect to the internet, and then everything was really slow. Couldn't watch videos because really there wasn't a whole lot of videos out there. Audio, non-existent. So, Jeff's doing a great job. So, we have another game coming up. 4 p.m., Dallas versus Bay Area. Win or go home. That's going to be a fun game to watch, and we do invite you to go to fasthockey.com, plunk down $8, take a listen to Dick Dorfman.
Watch a game,
and they do a great job. So we really appreciate everybody tapping into this, the Red Light District Junior Hockey Talk Show. In between games, we do this in between games all weekend long. Every now and then we might pop in before a game. Just kind of depends on where we're at. And then at the end of the third game of the day, we do kind of a wrap-up show. And we're going to try to we'll get more people in here to talk to. Not really sure. It just kind of depends on how the games go as to who's available. But really want to thank Mr. Morales for
Johnny Morales
for popping in here.
Very nice.
It was kind of cool. So we do appreciate all of that El Paso coaching staff allowing Morales to come out and talk to us, because usually they don't want to. I'm not sure. I don't know. You never know how a young guy's going to react when he's going on to broadcast.
No, he was excited.
Yeah, he did good, man. He did really, really good. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this short version of the Red Light District Junior Hockey Talk Show after hours. And we're going to get all set for another game here pretty dang soon. And then once again, it is going to be Dallas taking on the Bay Area Seals. Win or lose, man. You got it. If you end up losing, maybe you're going home.
Bye.